27 that they set in January 2026. Not because they don't want change, but because they gave their goals 12 months, and 12 months does not work. Tomorrow, we're going to show you a better way. 12 weeks. My name is Carlos Campos, and my wife and I, we are known as the Amish Matchmakers. Not because we're Amish, but because we help Amish singles to find godly spouses, create epic marriages, and develop a legacy that is rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. Thanks for being here today. And I'm telling you, it's going to be an awesome weekend. I am live right now here on our social medias. Sometimes people ask me, are you actually live? Yes, I am. This isn't some kind of AI or some, recording. It's actually live. So if you comment, I'll post your comments if they're good comments. So welcome and thanks for stopping by. Let's talk about this 12-week year. Here's what happens every single year. January 1st comes and we're full of fire. It's a new year. We're super excited, super pumped. New me, big goals. Then February, the energy starts to fade, right? Sound familiar? March, the resolution is now just a memory. December, oh, well, let's revisit those goals again from 2026. So now in January, can we revisit them? Yeah, let's do them again. And here's why. A 12-month year is way too long to stay focused. It really is. And too short, actually, to feel urgent, right? Like, oh, but I'm only 20. I'm only 19. I'm only 27. I got plenty of time, right? I got the rest of my life. The goal is always someday. But guess what? Someday never comes up. Someday is actually not on the calendar. Sunday is, but not someday. So someday never comes. Habakkuk 2:2. It says, write the vision, make it plain on tablets, that he may run who reads it. Papa doesn't leave vision to chance. He commands it actually to be written. This is super powerful. If you're a believer in the word, and you'll grab a hold of this and run with us. Genesis 1 shows us Papa had a sequence, an order, a clear picture of the outcome. Before he ever spoke it into existence, he had a vision of it. Sons plan, orphans react. It's time to step in to your calling, time to step into being a son, a daughter of the Most High, Papa God. It does matter. The 12-week year is not a productivity hack. It's Papa's order applied to your goals. When you compress the timeline, urgency returns. You get better results. Focus returns. Guess what? The fruit, it will follow. So let's talk about 5 points. Here's how the 12-week year works and why it works. You ready? Number 1, 3 goals, not 10. Cash flow, health, relationships. 3 roots of the same tree. When one gets strengthened, the other one grows. Number 2, each goal has 5 steps. Macro goal, why this matters, limiting story, freedom story, micros on the calendar. It's just not planning, it's identity work. So 5 easy steps. So work on the identity, work on the why, we identify these things and we go after and set the steps to get that done. Got to create steps, actionable steps that will get you results. It really makes a difference. So number 3, well, we work on the limiting story. It's one of the main key elements of why you're not getting the results you want in your life. Why you no longer even remember what your goals are from January. Most people skip this step. But you cannot build a freedom story until you've actually dealt with the limiting story. the story of being a victim, being an orphan. We got to name that old agreement, that old story that has been stopping you. And that's why Triggers to Triumph makes such a difference. You go from the trigger, trauma story, limiting story, to the hero story the Father actually created you for. But you got to make a decision and go after it. Number 4, micros are appointments, not wishes. A goal without a scheduled action is just a dream, a fantasy. It's not real. Your micros go on the calendar, non-negotiable, and your Sunday MVP review keeps them there every week for the next 12 weeks. We look at 12 weeks and we say, what if we treated a week like a month? What if we treated a day like a week, right? Think about that for a second. You actually have 5 weeks then in a month. What the heck? Epic 30 is our daily soil. We talk about our 3 core activities constantly. You're going to get sick of me saying this yet? It's real. It matters. Makes all the difference. Every morning you do your Epic 30, you're planting seed of your freedom story. Your 12-week year grows in the daily rhythm, not in one big planning session. So it's the rhythm of the daily flow that really makes a difference. And that's what we're going to reveal and go over. It's the 5th step, or the 5th thing that makes a difference and why it works. Let's talk about what it looks like when it's lived out. I'm going to make this real. We have run this framework with men, couples, and entrepreneurs, and ones who build the most in 12 weeks are never the ones with the biggest goals. They're the ones who wrote the vision down, named the limiting story, and then mapped out those micros on their calendar, scheduled them, and took action on them. Papa said, write it plain so that you can run. You ready to run? Tomorrow, we're going to write it together. Tomorrow, we're going to make it plain, simple, easy, actionable steps. And then we're going to put it on our calendar and we're going to run. We're going to go after it, baby. Come on. Woo! So let's go. July 4th, July 5th, that's tomorrow. Be there. And you're like, be where? Where am I going? Tomorrow, July 4th, we're going to get started live. We're going live for his creation code for success 12-week year planning session. 2 days, July 4th and July 5th. We're going to map it out, your big 3 together. We're going to write your freedom stories. We're going to put your micros on your calendar. We're going to send you into this next 12 weeks with a plan, not just a prayer, but a plan, actionable steps so you can get some awesome results, epic results. That's why we do epic. It's time to reset. It's time to refocus. It's time to take action, y'all. So the link below, I'm going to put it in the comments so you can join us live and catch the recording. But I want you live. You know why? Because what gets built in the room stays in the room. So if you're live with us, doing it together, we hold each other accountable. We declare it. We make it real. We go after it together. So July 4th and 5th, join us live. And we're going to be where? On our school platform, skool.com/ Epic Your Life. So just like see the logo up there in the corner, Epic Your Life? Yes. Go on the school platform, skool.com, and look up Epic Your Life. And you'll find us. And that's where we're going to be doing this 12-week year planning session. Now is the time. We're in the 3rd quarter of this year. This is the 3rd time we've done this year. And it's been getting us huge results. So join me live so I can tell you about some of those results and results of others. And then we're going to put it all together for your personal life. And if you have a business, it affects and it will apply to your business as well. We'll see you there. My name is Carlos, known as the Amish Matchmakers. Let's do this. Let's have an awesome, awesome 12 weeks. It starts tomorrow. Will you join me? I'll put the link in the comments below. Otherwise, ask for it. If you want it, ask for it. Message me. We'll talk soon. Have a great day.